So for ruler lesson 4, we are going to be creating some skits on decisions and emotional climate. So let me start off with the fact that not everybody is comfortable making skits. So be supportive of people because people are going to be out of their comfort zone. And there's nothing wrong with having fun with your skits. Your skits might be serious, they might be funny. We'll leave that up to you. So there's nothing wrong with that. Now, bigger point, theater can demonstrate a point as much as reading, lectures, or discussions. Just another form of expression that can get people to learn or to think or to feel. Theater is just another form of expression. Please buy into that. And please stick to the topics we're going to be acting out and keep it school appropriate. Okay, so those are the ground rules. And you're going to be divided up into groups of 4 or 5 people. And when you get with your group, you're going to read the scenario. You can assign each other the roles you want to play and come up with a script on what you want to perform. One script for a positive outcome and one for a negative outcome. So you're making 2 very short skits, probably between 30 seconds and a minute, okay? Nothing too heavy here. Then you're going to act out your scene and you're going to be given a participation grade based upon your effort. So here are the scenarios. Scenario number 1, a group assignment where only 2 of the 5 people are doing the right things. And if you're in a group of 4 or 6, just change it up, okay? So you're in a group, major assignment, big grade, and only 2 people are doing the right things. 2 people are working on it, and the others are not contributing. You try to work it out within the group, and it fails. You go to the teacher, and you explain the situation to him or her. Now, here are the rules. You're going to have a teacher, the working students, the people doing the right thing, and the non-working students, the people who are mooching off the working students. And again, create 2 brief skits, one that has a positive outcome, one that has a negative outcome. Second scenario, a new student arrives in class. It's the middle of the school year and a new student shows up to class. Now, this student is sitting alone and has yet to speak to anyone. They appear uncomfortable. Okay, now the teacher asks the class to engage in 10 minutes of open classroom discussion. In other words, you can talk to whomever you'd like. So you have a chance to talk to this person. Now, here are the roles. You have the role of the new student and the students that have been around for the whole time. And again, 2 brief skits, one that has a positive outcome, one that has a negative outcome. Scenario 3. The classmate you are concerned about. This one's a little heavier. And you have a classmate that has been acting differently lately. Now, he or she was normally positive and upbeat, but recently they've been acting really sad. And they've posted some concerning things on social media. They've withdrawn. They're just not acting like they normally did. And you like this individual, but are really worried about their well-being. So the roles here, you have the concerned friend or friends, the sad classmate, and teacher or counselor, if you want to include them. And you're going to create one that has a positive outcome, one that has a negative outcome. We have 2 more scenarios here. Scenario 4, witnessing vandalism. So the hypothetical is you and your friends enter the bathroom to witness classmates damaging the soap dispensers and writing graffiti on the walls. You go about your business in the restroom and you don't say anything to the kids that are vandalizing the place. As you and your friends exit, one says, or one asks, hey, what should we do? Should we say anything? Should we do anything? Now, some say, snitches get stitches, don't say a word, you're going to get beaten up, that sort of thing. And others say, hey, listen, if we don't say anything, we might get blamed, or it's the ethical thing to do to report this, okay? So you're having this discussion, and here are the rules. You have some students that want to say nothing, and students that want to report what happens. Create 2 skits, one with a positive outcome and one with a negative outcome, and the final scenario is falling behind in school. You've been out of school for some time, and you return and there's a ton of missing work that needs to be made up, and your parents are on you, your teachers are pressuring you, you got to make this up, you have to keep good grades. So the roles are the student, parents, and teacher or teachers. What to do in this scenario. And again, create 2 brief skits, one that has a positive outcome and one that has a negative outcome. And after everybody's acted these short skits out, I want you to use your brains here. Pool your brains together, and what common themes did you see? Now, when you looked at the positive outcomes, what were the things that were happening? What were the decisions that were being made that resulted in those positive outcomes? And then on the other side, what were the common themes behind the negative outcomes? What were the things, the decisions that were made that resulted in a negative outcome. And as we wrap this up, I hope you all choose the positive outcomes. I really do. Okay. Now, the journal entry reads, how do people's decisions in these scenarios affect the broader community? And bear in mind, you are part of a larger community. And if everybody makes positive decisions, the collective community moves in the right direction. If enough people make negative decisions, it moves in the negative direction. Fairly simple to understand. What were some common themes in the positive outcomes? What were some common themes in the negative outcomes? So hopefully you enjoyed making some skits and that you learned something from it, and I appreciate you watching.